not. Read the history books. I'm not saying they all were, but the most of them were. Now, what happened is they turned around, went to Goethe University in Frankfurt, and they started the Frankfurt School. And it was a school of cultural Marxism, and they had a group think tank there to try to find out why they couldn't get the Germans to accept communism. Well, the Germans are really hardworking people. I started working when I was 8 years old. My mom was German. Mein erste Sprache ist Deutsch. Ich kann noch Deutsch sprechen. I speak German fluently still. And what's funny about this, they came into Germany and they said, we don't know why the Germans won't do it, because Germans want to be paid for their labor. They don't want it going to basically a unified source when everybody gets paid the same thing. They don't like that. Now, 100 years later, they're about the same as we are now here. But we'll create a group think tank there in Columbia called the Frankfurt School, teaching cultural Marxism to the people in the United States. Well, the OSS, after World War I, after World War II, became the CIA. They started realizing what they were doing, and they were being overtaken by a satanic group, which is the Sabbatean Luciferian Synagogue of Satan again. They had witches on payroll in the CIA, in case you don't want to believe any of that. And they realized that they had to come in and push the narrative of cultural Marxism so they could take over the United States without firing a shot. And the only thing the one thing that held us together more than anything else was our belief in God and our nuclear family. So they had to take away the belief in God, because in communism, they don't want you to believe in God because it's an outside power source. They don't want you to have that. And they don't want the people to have a nuclear family. They want to make men and women the same. And so they started subverting our culture with cultural Marxism in the 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s. And that's when Timothy O'Leary got on the college campuses, started giving out LSD, all the other stuff, all sponsored via the CIA.